friends. Welcome back to Logger Tales. Logger, are you ready for Christmas? Are you ready to read a Christmas story? Can you wave at the friends? Okay. Well, today's story is a scholastic story. It's written by Greg and Evan Spiridelis, and it's called The Longest Christmas List Ever. And so Logger thought he better wear his Christmas glasses so he could tell the story. All right, are you ready? On Christmas morning, not long ago, in a house on a hill, all covered in snow, asleep in his bed, was a little boy, Trevor, who dreamed it would be the best Christmas ever. What you doing, bub? His parents were snoring at 5:45 when Trevor jumped on their bed with a dive. Wake up! Wake up! You gotta come here! All of the presents stacked under the tree are here. He ran out of the bedroom and bounced down the stairs. There wasn't a doubt that St. Nick had been there. A scooter, a game box, 2 trucks that collide. He tore open gifts and tossed them aside. Then it suddenly hit him. The one thing he'd missed. A fluffy brown puppy was not on my list. Trevor knew what to do and he didn't postpone it. I'll start next year's Christmas list this very moment. He scrounged up a notepad, a pen, and a seat and started his list at the top of the sheet. And the top lit thing on the list was puppy, just like you, babe. Okay, at first he thought small, like lizards and trolls, but quickly his list spiraled out of control. A remote-controlled plane with a camera inside, an invisible robot that's easy to hide. Binocular glasses with the night vision model, a rip-roaring go-kart to tear down the road, suction cup shoes to walk on the ceiling, a nuclear jetpack. Now that sounds appealing. Trevor kept writing day in and day out. His pads filled up boxes, now scattered about. What you doing? They spilled out of his room and into the hall. They snaked down the stairs and climbed up the wall. By spring, Trevor's list stretched 500 feet. By summer, it made its way onto Main Street. Main Street. That's a lot of things to be asking for, isn't it? By fall, it was 2 blocks beyond the bookstore. By winter, it reached the post office door. Trevor stepped up to the counter inside. I must mail my list, he said with great pride. But the mailman let out a hoot and a holler. To send this whole list would cost $6 trillion. Trevor then emptied his little coin box, a nickel, 2 dimes, and 3 dirty socks. One bit of advice, if you've got just a quarter, go back to your list and make it much shorter. That was the postman's advice. Trevor was stricken with panic and fear. There wasn't much time. Santa's deadline was near. He worked day and night without breaks to eat, to try and squeeze everything onto one sheet. But time was short and his letter tremendous. He missed Santa's deadline and felt plain horrendous. That Christmas Eve, Trevor lay in bed joyless. He knew in the morning that he would be toyless. Hey, stop. What am I thinking? Where was my head? I asked for too much. I'll get nothing instead. In the morning, he trudged down the stairs without glee, certain there'd be nothing under the tree. But Mom and Dad must have sent Santa a letter, 'cause a puppy appeared and bounced little Trevor. They rolled on the floor, took turns giving chase. Trevor squealed with delight with the licks of the face. His prior mistake was now perfectly clear. It takes love, not toys, to bring Christmas cheer. And it does bring love, doesn't it? Mwah. Well, boys and girls, that's another story. We sure hope that you are doing your homework for the teachers, because they're working really hard for you. And we sure hope that you are starting to make your list for Santa, and that you're remembering the boys and girls who don't have anything or aren't expecting anything for Christmas. They're special kids just like you are. So remember that you need to ask Santa for them as well. And don't forget what Logger always says. Remember to wash your paws. Bye-bye.